Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Deadfire with me, Regent. Let's continue exploring the Drowned Kingdom. Let's see where this goes before we mess with the conches.
Will do.
The statue is crusted in barnacles and coral. So the conch up here should reverse the flow of this fall. And this conch this fall. Assuming that the conches always affect the closest fall to them.
Yes, a puzzle. Let me try.
On it.
The water falls down to oblivion, spraying into nothingness. A lone shard of soul essence bobs just above the surface of the water. As you reach out to it, a chorus of whispers rise in your mind. Though you can't make out what they say, a pall of fear and suspicion settles over you, like a dark storm cloud. The Outlanders come in strange boats, bearing gifts and honeyed words. You watch from your gilded walls, wind whipping your hair from its warrior's queue, as they climb the many hundred steps to the doors of your palace. Nerves turn your stomach. Your seventh child, your only son, is 10 days old. You want to give him the world, and you fear these Outlanders have come to take it from you, as you have done from others. You return to yourself with a jolt, and the vision fades. The jagged shard of essence wedges itself against your soul. A wisp of soul essence blocks your path. It extends tentative tendrils toward you, sensing a bit of itself within your own soul. It yearns to be joined with that sliver again, and you cannot help but let it. You unfurl a map of your empire down the length of your grand feasting table. The Outlander gasps as you show him its boundaries, which stretch to the edges of the world. He exclaims as you enumerate the many kith subject to your sovereignty. Your son babbles on your knee, and the Outlander smiles. He insists that the gods must favor you to have given you so large a domain and so bright an heir. You agree. The gods have blessed you indeed. The wisp of essence clings to the others within your soul, radiating unease.
Enemies ahead.
Ikara, you're right. And those words over there are Juana symbols. A most unusual pairing.
What does it say?
It is an old style. One moment.
He crouches down to get a better look. I thought Reke couldn't speak what we speak.
I am Wingaru Owaturi the First, Dragon of Deadfire, the great king of Ukaizo, the king of kings. By God's, Ondra's will, these lands conform to my decrees. Did my people come to this place? This Ukaizo? But the storms, it would be many, many years in the past.
How many is many by your math, friend Rekka? The tribes seldom agree on the timeline of Ukaizo's fall.
10 hundreds. More.
Rekka runs his hand over the glyphs, a look of wonder on his face. After a long silent moment, he stands and motions for the party to move on.
I bring your aid. Lavar. Beyond seek. Honor.
Strength.
Take him down.
Alright, so I don't want Vatnir tanking these two guys. I don't think there's much I can do about it at the moment. He doesn't have any escape skills.
Worth and rough.
But we can always do our best to keep him alive.
Worth and rough. Yes, honor. Worth and rough. Honor.
Alright, main character is doing a great job of holding the line here. Well, he's getting a little roughed up.
Laptasam.
Let's go.
Elahisa.
See honor.
Surely someone else is better suited to the task.
Alright, mess him up. And Vatnir. Go ahead and throw that out for me.
This does not work. worth and wrath.
No good, I say.
Actually, this would be good here.
It makes no difference.
Alright, let's take this guy out.
Beyond sea.
I can scarcely believe it.
It makes no difference.
Honor.
Just keep swinging.
I'm here.
Lava rule beyond sea. Atheth worth and wrath.
Did I do that?
Anna.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Worth and wrath.
I'm listening.
Jump another healing spell.
It does nothing.
And down he goes.
Anna.
Yours to command.
Atheth worth and wrath.
A wandering clump of soul essence waits for you in the path. When it senses the pieces of itself already within you, it rushes to join them. Your people wave and shout your name as you tour the Outlander around your city. You've come to value his counsel, more even than your own advisors. He would not see you fettered by ceremony and politesse as they would. He has requested a site in the center of the city, in which he might build a contraption. His people are soul shapers, he explains, and they have found a way to commune with the gods. They need only a place worthy of the gods' power from which to do it. You are only too happy to oblige. The clump of soul stuff mingles with the bits of itself you already hold. A sharp pain pierces your chest. Fear, not yours but the soul's. It cannot stand to be alone, but neither does it want to be whole. A knot of soul essence lingers before you. It shies from your touch at first, but relents when it senses the rest of itself within you. Its loneliness proves more powerful than its fear. Acrid smoke chokes the air. Fires rage across the city. You trip on a lump of shattered statue and crash to the ground. A sharp pain races up your arm. You are broken too. You stay there on the ground, too tired to stand, too tired to go on, as your city burns down around you. They told you they could speak with the gods. You thought it in honor. When the bearded man you'd grown to trust activated his machine, half your populace turned to ash. Their souls were torn from their bodies like curtains from a window. They didn't even scream. But the Outlanders didn't lie. They could commune with the gods. The gods descended on the city with flame and flood. They smashed your palace to ruins and drowned your ports. A scant few people escaped the destruction by boat. Those who remained died in terror. Except you. They let you live. In their divine cruelty, the gods let you live. The distinct bits of soul essence coalesce within the shelter of your mind. Whole at last, the spirit reluctantly pulls itself from you.
Right.
We get to the sunken crown. So I can't quite see where this portal leads. I'm assuming to the sunken crown as well. This conch has to deflood this area. I guess that's what I'm guessing. This one connects to this one. No, sorry, this one connects to this one. This one to this one. This to this to this, so this has to connect to that.
Huh? Sure. Enemies ahead. I bring your end.
Of course, they're just out of range.
Honor!
They're nice and clustered up for me. Makes this fight a lot easier.
I'm listening.
I'll get Idwin and Rekka on the backside of the Scourge just to be safe. I never finished getting my heal out, did I?
Temporary.
Alright, down she goes. That's okay.
Surely someone else is better suited to the task.
Speak your mind.
I don't think we really need her anyway.
Ixiana! And rough! Nothing more than rough!
There you are.
Nothing worse than rough!
Surely someone else is better suited to the task.
Let's go.
I'll try to keep him in one piece. I couldn't pop this again.
Anna! Nothing more than rough!
It makes no difference.
Yeah?
Lava Ru beyond sea!
Take him down.
Second try. I say.
Happily.
Nothing more than...
Alright, so I Spirit Frenzy up.
You need something.
Luto Ikuho!
That's just... I will swallow you whole. It makes no difference.
Anna!
Alright, down he goes. We're gonna rest up here because Vatnir still has a wound from earlier, and Idwin now has two
Speak your
wounds.
mind. That will do, I say.
I didn't see that Takehu was using ale. Not a great buff.
Yours to Kumbakera. It is no problem.
These statues depict the stern visages of past Hawana rulers. Another scourge.
Huh?
I wonder if he's just aggro with this group. It's weird he was trying to hide behind the statue.
I bring you. Lavaru beyond sea.
I won't commit the rest of my party yet. His ads will probably appear. Then again, maybe not.
Anna!
Yes.
I'm listening.
Nothing worse than rough! Lava Ru beyond sea! Ixiana!
Let's go.
Nothing more than rough!
Luto
How
Ikuho!
might I assist?
Nothing worse than rough!
I'm listening.
What say?
I'm here.
I can scarcely believe it.
This does not work.
I'm here.
Worth and rough.
Hey, good job, Rekka.
I'm listening.
That's far easier when it's just one of those guys.
On it.
The soul fragment dissipates in a flash of scattered essence, reforming in the shape of a large Amoa man bedecked in exquisite robes and golden jewelry.
My great hall stands open for all who would pay fealty to their beloved king. Why are you here?
Yeah, we can be diplomatic. Bow. Greetings.
Welcome.
The king regards you with one eyebrow raised, and a smug smile just forming on his lips. Enough pleasantries.
Impertinent boy! I say I've had enough of you! Guards! Take this one away!
Though he shouts for his guards, none appear. He sputters, momentarily embarrassed.
Well, you came so far to speak to me in my magnificent kingdom. Surely you must hold me in very high esteem.
He laughs nervously.
You have my permission to continue.
Who are you?
King Wingaru Owaturi I. You've heard of me, of course. Haven't you?
A shrug. Maybe in old stories. He settles back on his throne, bright eyes blinking rapidly. After a long moment, he laughs.
A fine joke.
Your kingdom predates Ukaizo.
My kingdom is Ukaizo. The jewel of the Deadfire. No, of Aora, a city so magnificent it draws the jealous eyes of all the world's great civilizations. It will make a fine inheritance for my many daughters.
Only daughters, no sons.
No sons. Not any longer. I had a boy once. A Donkey Owaturi III, named for his grandfather, and his grandfather's grandfather. He was a fine boy. A happy boy. The best son a father could ask for. But I will speak no more of him. Let his memory rest, I say.
What happened to your kingdom?
Look around you. Is my hall not the picture of power? Do you not drown in luxury?
Say nothing.
Have you finally realized you stand in the presence of your betters? Good. I say I shall hear no more impertinent questions from you.
Do you understand what happened here? King Wingaru crosses his arms and frowns, a picture of a petulant child. Use betrayal. Let's see what this does. Use betrayal to become the king's lost son. Grants a Donkey Owaturi III. You fish the broken blade from your pack and hold it before you. After a moment's concentration, your face twists itself into the visage of a square-jawed young Hawana man. The king looks at you as if for the first time, his eyes wide as sand dollars.
Ada, my boy, you've returned to me. But how does this terrible place cage you too?
Our kingdom has fallen. I mourn the Waturi legacy, for it has been murdered by outlanders as surely as our people have.
My boy, check your eyes. The Waturi clan reigns the Deadfire. Ukaizo's bounds stretch the breadth of the world. We are at the height of our power.
No, Father. The foreign soul shapers have destroyed our kingdom, and your soul is trapped in Reimergon's realm.
No! No, this cannot be! The foreigners have tricked you, I say! This is... you! Do not disrespect me with lies, boy!
Though our kingdom fell to trickery, the Huana still thrive in the Deadfire. Your legacy survives you.
You speak truly? My people still make their home in Deadfire.
Surprise makes his eyes go wide. When the expression fades, it's replaced by a look of slow dawning comprehension, and finally, wonder. His features blur, then run like water off his face. What's left behind is a visage of an aged Amoa nearing the end of his life. His shoulders sag like they've borne the weight of centuries, and his once lively eyes grow dim and distant. A shaky breath wheezes from his chest.
When the bearded outlander and his cabal arrived in Ukaizo, they offered glory, strength, growth, and asked so little in return. My council warned me against allying with them. I called them cowards. All that mattered to me was the extent of our reach. Endless expansion. Security for the Wana. A legacy none could match. I say it was my weakness they exploited. I believed I could stand against the tide of time. The tide that wears down even the hardest stone to sand. And my arrogance doomed us all.
He heaves out a great, shuddering breath, and can't quite meet your eye. You must accept responsibility for the horror you brought down on our people. I cannot forgive you, Father. You must forgive yourself.
When did my son grow wiser than his father? I say, you became a man while my back was turned.
You cannot save our kingdom, but you can redeem yourself. Help me fight the dragon, Nerasirlus. Then the folds of his robes, the king's hands shake.
It is settled.
He sighs.
Thank you.
He presses a broad hand into your arm and squeezes, his eyes wet with unshed tears. He makes as if to hug you, but stops halfway through the motion. Yeah, hug King Wingaru. You pull the king to you and wrap him in a crushing hug. He stands ramrod stiff, but slowly softens when you don't immediately let go. He returns your hug, squeezing you just once before he steps back, shaken. Then he nods quickly, satisfied. The king settles back on his throne to wait for your call. His expression turns pensive, thoughtful.
I will find you in the shattered passage. Until then, leave me to my thoughts.
The seat of this extravagant throne has been buffed to a bright sheen by a long succession of royal posteriors. How do we get down here? We'll figure it out. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next time we will finish exploring the Drowned Kingdom. And then we'll return to the Shattered Passage, enter the next area, see which companions are recommended, go grab them, come back, and so on and so forth. But for now, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.